And we are back to El Sampler Pod. This is your boy JJ, and we got Javi over here. We are back with another banger after banger after banger after banger after banger. Sorry, bro.
Okay. Yeah.
I just had to get that out of my chest. Hey, man, I'm a little pumped up. I got my ginger and peach tea. Got my Bloodline hat. He got the Rock hat. Because you know why? Because it's gonna happen at WrestleMania. The Bloodline, the Rock, and Roman Reigns is gonna fight at WrestleMania. But anyways, that's not the point. Sorry, I got distracted, man. My ADHD kicked in. Really? We got Extreme Rules results for you, even though I'm pretty sure you already watched them. But you already know that you're here to listen to our thoughts, to listen to what we have to say. Because deep down inside, you feel the same way. Because we're all fans. Exactly. That's all it is. We're all fans, and we love the product. And whenever the product is shit, we're gonna tell you that the product is shit. We're not gonna sugarcoat it. The product is shit. Except this product is not shit. I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean, as an example.
the product that we're viewing on from WWE. Yeah. Sorry. Well, and the thing, and kind of jumping on that, one thing that pisses me off is like you have some of these old timer wrestlers. They're like, oh yeah, because the thing is, like, they have podcasts and people on YouTube and stuff like that. They criticize, but they've never been in the business. Yeah, that's why you're always going to see things from your perspective, not from the fans' perspective. And we're the ones that pay for shit. Like, if it would be because of the fans, they would not have a job. They would not have made a ton of money.
Why? Because you buy merch, I buy merch.
Yep.
We give you views. We give you shit to talk about. But anyways, man, that's not the point, man. Forget about the old timers. They already had their time and things like that. We still appreciate the road that you paved for everybody else. Anyways, man, Extreme Rules results, bro. Bray Wyatt is the White Rabbit, which we already speculated. We already said that it was because Triple H told us. And he's officially back, man. He's officially back. It's kind of exciting. I don't know where it's going to go with this. You have some thoughts. I have some thoughts about it. What do you think, bro?
Yeah. I mean, I was super excited because, I mean, I've always thought that Bray is necessary. I do think that the time off kind of worked on a positive note because, like, he was away for so long. It kind of gave us time to kind of miss him because it seems like his character was going nowhere. Like the last few months of The Fiend, that was just terrible. Like when they burned him and stuff like that, that just sucked. Like that wasn't very good. So it was better for him to go away for a bit, and then guess what? Now he comes back, and now everybody wants him. I was like, you saw that pop he got yesterday, bro.
Dude,
like,
everybody was like, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. Yes. The only positive thing about Philadelphia, that crowd.
Yeah, they're good.
Fuck them.
They're a
Eagles.
really good crowd. Yeah, but that's fine. But I think it was really good. What about you? What you think about him returning? About the way he came in, you know, where they started presenting all these different characters and whatnot from the.
I thought it was dope. I thought it was very interesting. I was like, is it one of them? I really thought the Piggy dude.
That was
shout out to Dasher Games. I thought it was him, and I'm like, wait, hold up. Oh, wait, there's another dude. Wait, there's another neighbor over there. Wait, hold up. There's a lot of people coming up, and then I started realizing, wait, these are all the characters that quote unquote became real life characters. You know what I mean? You have your thoughts about that and on who you think the people are behind the mask.
Yeah.
But it was dope that they actually went into a video package of like the Firefly Funhouse being all ghosted and being all creepy and like for example, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that called? The bird. The bird. What the fuck?
Oh, the buzzard. Mercy the
buzzard. Yeah. So it was like dead. You saw the blood and all that stuff and everything else. But you know the one thing that I noticed about whenever they put that video package, that the White Rabbit was actually missing from there.
Yeah, well, I think the White Rabbit's more is more of a not a physical thing. I think it's more like you're following the White Rabbit. to the rabbit hole or whatever the heck it is.
Yeah.
So I think the White Rabbit may have just been Bray's way to bring you in to a certain extent. Not so much that there's going to be an actual White Rabbit.
Well, no shit. There's not gonna be an actual bunny there. But I don't know. Like I dead ass thought that he was gonna come out with some creepy White Rabbit mask.
No,
And
like
then
the
we
one
saw
that they put on Twitter, like that one. That was
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think that's too creepy, bro. Like for kids and stuff.
Bro, there was a little girl in the front row. Imagine seeing that shit.
Scared the
Her
shit out of
6 years old. She probably had nightmares last night, bro.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the parents.
Yeah, and supposedly they were saying that I don't know how true it is, but apparently when he came through the light, like through the door and the light, apparently he was trying to mimic Brody Lee's entrance in AEW, kind of as a tribute to him. Like I know it sounds like really deep into the weeds, but it looks very similar. Like they use the same color and everything. Which if that was the case, man, that's really kind of a cool little tip of the hat, I guess.
Cool.
Because they were
little Easter egg.
really. Yeah,
They were close. They were
friends.
close.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So R.I.P. to the man.
Yeah. Hey, do you think it's going to be a faction, or do you think it's just going to be Bray?
You think it's going to be a faction. I think it's going to be just him. But a lot of people are like, oh, it's going to be a faction because, for example, Seth Rollins blacked out his Twitter page. Liv Morgan blacked out her Twitter page. And then after Extreme Rules, or like after the match, Liv Morgan was sitting in a corner just fucking laughing like she's the Joker or some shit, or Harley Quinn, even though she gave me more Joker vibes because of the way that the colors that she was using. Because Harley Quinn uses black and pink, I think. Black and red.
Black,
and
red.
and red.
Black, white, and
yeah.
red. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like kind of confused by that. Clearly, I think that she's gonna probably turn heel at some point, which is good for her character. And we'll talk more about her later. But, you know, some people are speculating like, oh, like Seth Rollins may be the next person following Bray Wyatt 6, whatever the fuck the group is called.
I think Seth
Rollins
called? Is way too big for that. The Wyatt 6 or something.
Oh,
That's
I
what
thought
they're
it was going to
calling
be called the White Rabbit.
No, well, I don't know, and that's what people are. That's why I mean nobody really knows shit about what's actually going to happen, but it's but apparently people are saying, oh yeah, it could just be 6 different characters or whatever. I mean, I don't know. I'm just here to.
Bro, that would be a
ride.
humongous ass feud. I mean, a humongous ass faction. That shit will be way too much.
Yeah, it's almost NWO like.
Yeah. I mean, at that point,
a bunch of people from.
At that point, you just have a bunch of people behind a mask, and then Bray Wyatt does all the talking.
Yeah, you could do that. But like, for example, like Seth Rollins, I think he's way too big, way too important.
Hell no,
way too
I don't
good
think. Yeah, I don't think Bray Wyatt too. And that would be stupid. Like that would be the dumbest thing to.
See, and that's why I was thinking about somebody like Corbin, which I thought he was. I thought he was the buzzard. He's clearly not.
Here we go.
But I thought about him because he's not that. He's never. I've never liked him that much, to be honest with you. And it would be a good role for him because he wouldn't have to talk. All he would have to do is just be a big dude and just stand there next to Bray. So I think that would actually work. I'm not a fan, but you know, it could give him something to do.
So some people are speculating. Once again, I keep throwing this word around because it's true. So they're saying the buzzer could be Grayson Waller, which I find that super hard to believe. Then Bo Dallas, which I could see that happening. One of them, or like the Rabbit being Bo Dallas or something like that. Dexter Lumis behind the Fiend mask. Don't see that happening either. And then Liv Morgan being the woman, what's her name? I can't remember. Abigail?
Yeah.
And then Piggy dude, Joe Gacy from NXT.
Yeah, which could be the case because he was kind of ripping off Bray's gimmick already.
Yeah, he was. So I mean, like, if you add him and his group to that, I think that would be cool. But Joe Gacy and Bray Wyatt, that shit will clash. because they're pretty much almost the same.
Well, unless they just use masks, and it's not like
and they just keep them quiet.
Yeah. So because at that point it doesn't matter. Kind of like when Adam Rose had the bunny, where it was different people playing the bunny throughout the whole gimmick. They could do something similar to that.
You imagine if there would have been if that white bunny would have came out.
Oh God, no! Adam Rose comes out of the thing. You're like, what?
Oh my God.
No,
but the next question is, do you think he's gonna be a heel or a face?
You know what? Weirdly enough, I think he's gonna be a face. I think he's gonna be a face because I mean the pop he got was insane. Like you're not, you know, the amount of merch that you would sell if he's a face. Especially now in Halloween time, like if they start releasing all that stuff, like he's gonna be cool as hell.
Bro, how do you make a creepy dude a face?
Well, he doesn't have to be like a face like John Cena, you know.
No shit.
Like say your prayers and eat your vitamins or whatever the fuck. So he could just be like, or he could just be a tweener. Like he's not really bad or good. Or you know what I think he could be, which I think I mentioned it before, kind of a Thanos-like figure. Which he does bad things for the right reason to a certain extent. Could be something like that. But it's kind of
that's a good way to look at it. Yeah, what did it all cost? It cost everything.
Yeah, exactly, something like that. So, and that would be really interesting because I don't think we've ever had a character like that in WWE. The other thing is that I think it's curious that because if Bo Dallas did come back. His brother, then you can kind of have like a reverse bloodline to a certain extent. I don't know how that would work because
reverse bloodline. What do you mean?
Because you have somebody to face the bloodline, and they're like, "Hey, we're family too."
Bro, come on.
Something kind of like that.
Too much. No, you can't. Not yet. Like, okay, you brought him back. Look, this is our next topic. By the way, who's he gonna face? Who's he gonna face? Okay, so we need to establish this man face first. Do not even bring him near Roman Reigns. Do not bring him near the bloodline. Keep him out of that. Please, Triple H. Hold on, let me text him.
I thought you had don't you have his number there in like favorites or something?
Yeah. It was a long text message, bro. Sorry. Okay, good. But bro, like you need to keep him away. Like, do not bring him near him. Not for the bloodline, not for working, not because I like Roman Reigns or anything like that. But bro, if you're trying to make Roman Reigns and the bloodline this unstoppable force or whatever, and like it doesn't, you don't need to add them into a storyline already because you know you can. The great thing about the bloodline is they have storylines within themselves. Yeah. Which is good. Anyways, we're not going to get on that. But you need to keep him away from that. I think it will be good if he started feuding with, I don't know, Seth Rollins since he came out after the match.
See, I don't even think that it should be somebody that big yet. I think it should be kind of like your lower mid-tier
Karrion Kross?
No, because they're still trying to build him up. Because then what? You can't.
No.
You have to.
Yeah. But hear me out. I understand you're trying to build him up. But let's say that he fights Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross is already in this character of creepy shit. Imagine if he's like, okay, so if I beat you, you join my group. You know what I mean? So then that's helping both parties there.
Yeah, kind of, but then it's going to be like a heel against heel, and it's kind of weird too. I don't know.
Well, you just said he was a tweener.
Well, it all depends what they do, but because if he's forcing him to if he's trying to force him to go into his group, that means he's probably a heel. So that's a very heelish thing to do, and that's what I'm thinking. So, like I said, I think one person that would actually work with him, even though he is higher tier, no, not Judgment Day either. Keep anything that's supernatural away from each other, at least for now. But I would say,
but it's October. It gotta be creepy.
And then you bring Undertaker too.
Bro, Judgment Day is not fucking supernatural. Like, they're just a bunch of emo rejects that, for some fucking apparent reason, got together.
Yeah, former employees of Hot Topic. So,
yeah.
But the guy that I was thinking, and I know he is higher than what I was saying even a couple of minutes ago, would be Drew McIntyre, because I think he can take a loss without necessarily destroying his character altogether.
But
because it would have been perfect if it was The Miz, but The Miz is obviously involved with Dexter Lumis right now. So I'm trying to see who can actually take a loss without it hurting them that much. And I know Seth would be kind of that guy, but he's still involved with that whole Matt Riddle thing, which I don't think that's going away anytime soon. And then the other guys are just.
I think that was the end of it, but I don't know.
You think so?
I think so.
Yeah. Well, they're 50-50 booking. It's like, yeah, you won one, I won one. All right, cool, we're good. Like, there has to be some kind of rubber match.
I don't know. I thought this was their third match for some reason. But I don't know. Maybe
I think
wrong.
this was just no. This was just the second one. Remember, the first one was at the castle thing. So that's why. Yeah. That was it. Just the one at the castle. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Either way, so Bray Wyatt returns. Let's see what happens. Let's see what Triple H does with him. I'm hoping that he's on Raw, stays on Raw, doesn't fucking come over to SmackDown, because then if he comes over to SmackDown, then it's gonna be more stuff with the Bloodline for sure.
Yeah, well, plus the fact, I mean, you have a lot more time. Physically, you have a lot more time on. Have an extra hour on Raw, so he has a bigger playground. So yeah. I think that wouldn't be a bad idea. Actually, you know what? I just thought of someone that he could feud with, even though I don't know if that would really work that well. AJ Styles. He's not doing shit right now. He can take a loss. Like right now, he's almost like that guy that they're using to put people over. I mean, wouldn't hurt, and you know he's going to put up a good match, so he's going to be able to carry the match with Bryce.
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
All right, man. Well, moving on to our next one. Man, that was 17 minutes already, bro. Bray Wyatt is a big character, bro. A big returns. Come on, man. The next one is the good old-fashioned Donnybrook match between the Brawling Brooks. Brawling Brutes versus Imperium.
You know what? I have no idea what the fuck a Donnybrook match is, but it was a banger.
Bro, we went over this last episode. Come on, man.
Good. What I'm saying is I saw the result. Like, I actually saw the damn match. Okay, now I know what you mean by this.
This was definitely match of the night.
Yeah, I think so. I think so, too. Like, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't like Sheamus, but this whole thing has worked beautifully.
Yeah, this was a really good match, honestly.
Yeah. Everything. It didn't hurt anybody at all.
The fact that they were hitting each other, bro, the way how hard they were hitting each other, man. Whenever he got hit with the shillelagh or whatever the fuck it's called on the back, bro, like it just left the market. That thing just broke in half, bro. That was probably the most realistic item in the ring. Like, let's be real. Because the ladders were fake.
Yeah, they're clearly wood, very light wood.
Yeah,
but
it was a really good match. Yeah,
that like you're right about that shillelagh thing. It actually looks like it hurt like a mother.
Yeah,
so
bro.
They did really, really, really good. And honestly, like I said, I didn't know what it was. Now I know what it is. Let's have more. More good old-fashioned Donnybrook.
Are you happy with the results?
Yeah, and actually, I even spoke about that in the predictions episode, that I thought that this would be a good way to give Sheamus a victory without having Gunther lose to him. Like, he just lost this Donnybrook match, so it really kind of doesn't even count in big picture.
You did.
But you still gave Sheamus a win.
Yeah,
but you'd still give Sheamus a win, and everybody looked good, but you didn't hurt Imperium. You didn't hurt how do you call it? Gunther. Because anyways, and the Donnybrook thing was Sheamus's stipulation, anyways. So I think it worked. You know, the guy that does the stipulation should technically win. You know, if that's the case.
Yep.
So but overall, it was a fantastic match.
I'm gonna
banger after banger.
I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5 on that. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's a perfect match. I 5 of 5. It would be, I think it would be very fair because they worked their asses off too, man. They worked. Definitely. They put in some work, so I enjoyed it.
And, it was and you know, damn right that they came out with some real life bruises. For all the people that say wrestling is fake, fuck you. You just made the list.
No, and I feel bad for Sheamus because he already had his chest was already fucked up from the day before, and all of a sudden it's like, oh my god, it's like ground beef.
Every single chop, dude. You could literally hear the echo throughout the arena.
Yes. Oh, and the one thing that Sheamus did that I loved was that Celtic Cross on the table.
Yeah, I was not expecting that. I thought he was going to get out of that. I thought Gunther was going to get out.
Yeah, that was so good. I was like, here you go. And that's when I knew that there was a chance that
they were going to win.
That they would win. Yeah, because I was like, damn, if you took out Gunther, that's it. You're done.
That's true. Mm-hmm. That is very true. Moving on, man, to your favorite match of the night, Liv Morgan versus Ronda. What's it called? Ronda. What the fuck is her nickname? The baddest?
Rowdy Ronda Rousey, the baddest woman in the planet.
There we go. I don't remember her name, but yeah. This match wasn't bad. It had its moments. It started good whenever they were hitting each other hard. Well, not hitting each other. Liv Morgan. I mean, Ronda was literally punching her. Like, she kicked her a couple of times, and I was like, damn. Yo, whenever she did that step-up knee, that was clean. That was so clean,
it looked so bad. Like, I almost felt
bad
for Liv. It was like, what?
Oh, like that she got hit hard?
Yeah, I was like, God damn,
that I didn't feel bad for her.
I can guarantee she was sore today.
Oh, yeah.
But guaranteed.
Yeah. And then whenever she was hitting her with the plastic bat, yo, that bat was probably the worst thing in the match. No, the other thing that was probably
it's all like,
yeah, it reminded me of the freaking dildo bat from Saints Row, bro.
God damn it.
Pause.
Just allude to it.
But that I didn't like that part, the bat, and then on top of that, the spot that they had in the corner that she was trying to, like, Ronda was trying to pick her up or something like that, and it got very awkward because they were kind of like, just like, okay, so what are you doing? No, I'm doing this. No, I'm doing this. No, you doing this? But, like, you know what I mean? But
that's the problem when you have two people that are not that experienced trying to do these crazy things.
Yeah,
it doesn't work well because somebody's gonna fuck up or somebody's gonna forget.
But I was happy with the fact that she made her just pass out, and I thought that she wasn't gonna win with that. I thought that because she passed out, but she didn't tap out. She didn't tap out. You know what I mean? So it's like, here we go again with this bullshit.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody thought that was the ending of the match because even the people in the stadium, in the crowd, they were like wait, it kind of seemed like there wasn't exactly. They were like, some people were happy, some people weren't, but it wasn't like, wait, did that just did it just end?
Yeah.
So, that was the only thing. It didn't look convincing enough, or at least the camera shots weren't convincing enough to make it look right.
But let me tell you, Ronda, she gave me heel vibes because she was talking a lot of shit.
Oh yeah, she's a heel. I think she's straight up heel now. Period.
Like, which is great. Like, she needs to be. Like, don't give me these corny lines anymore. Like, but I thought it was great. Like, whenever she was leaving, she was just like, yeah, bitch, like, I'm the champion. She legit called her a bitch like maybe 10 times during the whole match. I was like, let's go. I'm down for this. I'm
At
down
least
for
it
this.
wasn't like, nice haircut, which was the worst.
And let me tell you, this probably was better than the other women's match, which is the one that we're going to talk about next. I think this was a better match compared to. I feel I was very, which you know what? Let's go ahead and skip right to it. Bayley versus Bianca ladder match for the women's Raw champion, Monday Night Raw champion.
Yeah, so it was a pretty decent match, but I didn't think much.
I was disappointed. I was legit disappointed. My wife knew that Bianca was gonna win, and I was just like,
"Oh, because she already saw it. She had already seen it."
No, she didn't see it. She doesn't watch wrestling. She watches it because of me. Like, you know what I mean? And like she watch here and there. She enjoys the bloodline storylines because she thinks that they're funny, like they're really good acting and shit like that. But anyways, she knew that Bianca was gonna win because I guess the baby face, her being a baby face, and she feels like the crowd likes her. And I'm like, look, I think Bayley's gonna win, and I was wrong. Like we were wrong.
Yeah,
Bayley didn't win.
First times we've been wrong.
Yeah,
for both of us are wrong.
And I was disappointed. I thought they were gonna put up a better match, and it just seemed like botch after botch after botch. And I'm just like, dude, what is going on? I don't know if it was Bayley being off sync or Bianca being off sync.
I think it was both. I think one, and I don't blame her, but I think Bayley was a little tentative, which it wouldn't shock me. Remember, she has she just came back from a bad knee injury, so she's not going to be at 100%. She's not going to be able to. Mentally, she's not going to be all there. She's not going to trust it as much. I mean, it must be really hard after you're out for a year or so. Yeah. You don't want to have a similar injury. The other thing is that I don't know if they dance well together. Like sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes they're just people that can't fight each other. It doesn't look great. Like they could be the most amazing wrestlers, but when you put them together, it doesn't work. Hell, it's kind of like, I don't know if you remember a few years back when you had AJ against Shinsuke, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, they had a banger in Japan, whatever. It's gonna be great." Guess what? It's not the same thing WWE style. When they did it over, when they had the match over here, was like, huh? Like it really wasn't that good. Like it really wasn't that good. It was, it wasn't bad, but it's you were expecting something completely out of the ordinary. And that's what happened with that one. And two great wrestlers. So the same thing I think with Ronda and not Ronda, again Bayley and Bianca. I just think they don't mesh well together. It just doesn't work.
Yeah, like I personally think that WWE should get rid of the ladder match. Like me personally, there's just like I don't want to say too much be happening sometimes, but it just feels like the gimmick of the ladder match, of them going up the ladder slowly, so because to give the other person time, so then like that they can stop them or whatever, or whenever they go ahead and go all the way up top and then they start punching each other all the way on the top of the ladder. Like I think we've seen enough over the past 20 years that I think I'm like over it.
Or at least change it up. At least make it a little different. You don't have to have the same tropes over and over again, as well as the same spot where they put the ladder on top of her. I knew it that she was. I
knew that she was gonna get picked up. Yeah, I already knew, and it looked so bad. And it looked bad. Like I was just like, what the fuck?
The two things that I did like that were a little different, that I will give them credit, was that when Bayley broke when she split the ladder in two.
Yeah,
that was actually pretty cool. I was like, it makes more sense. It makes it a little easier to manage. So and probably less dangerous for them. The other part was when she took that part of her knee brace off, and she was going to go hit her, which that ended up being kind of weird. Anyways, but that was kind of cool. It was like, well, she just took it out, but she didn't do shit with it. But I think that was cool. Like that should have been for a way for her to win. Just knock her out with that, get on the ladder, and just go. Yeah. And that's another thing too. Like you were saying, the whole thing of going up the ladder slowly. Bro, just get up there as fast as you possibly can and get the damn thing. And that's
Just
it.
fucking go. Like, I understand that these ladders are made out of cardboard or whatever, whatever. But the one that spot that did it for me, that I was like, this shit just needs to be over, because I literally told my wife, I'm like, that was stupid. Like, this was that stupid. Whenever Bayley grabbed half of the ladder, which I thought that she was grabbing half of the ladder because she knew she was gonna get caught on the KOD, and she was gonna hit her with it. She was gonna find some way to like blast her with the ladder. No, she literally held the ladder and held it while getting KOD, and I was just like,
why?
Hey, yo, what the? Like,
Exactly.
literally. And then
Bailey's way too good for that shit. Like, Bailey's
I'm
way
just
too
like,
good of a wrestler.
Why did that
this.
happen?
Yeah, do
Don't
you
get
think
me
she's
wrong,
lost
yeah.
a step or so? Bailey?
No, I just think she's wrestling scared, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, hopefully it's just that, because, I mean, we needed her, and we had been asking for her for months. She finally comes back, and then it's like...
And let me tell you,
okay.
bro, she was looking good.
With the two-season band?
Yeah, that's my what the fuck did I say? Celebrity
Your
crush.
celebrity crush.
Yeah, bro. She was looking
Hey, the
good.
mouthpiece of Celebrity Crush was there, too. Did you see her?
Who?
Nikita Lyons. She was in the
She was in the crowd? Where the oh, I must have been taking
Yeah, they
shit
even
or
presented her and
something.
everything. Yeah.
For
Yeah,
real?
she was there for like 5 seconds. Yeah, they even presented her. They put the lower third with her name and all that shit. Braun Breaker
I
was there,
must
too.
have fast forwarded through that shit. No, I saw Braun, which it was random. I'm like, okay, so why is he out? And then during the Matt Riddle match, like, what the fuck?
I mean, I think they're just doing just so people can get acquainted to them, because a lot of people don't know them.
Hey, that's
You
the
were
that's
sitting
that
down.
thick. That was that thick girl that did the split.
Exactly. But
So yeah,
but
because
let's-
everybody knows Nikita Lyons for doing the fucking split on top of somebody. You know what I mean? All the
that's
mouth
her-
breathers is like, oh yes, do the split on me. Like, weird shit, bro. The weird shit you find on Twitter, bro. It's like, dude, y'all need to fucking go outside and touch some grass.
Exactly. Breathe some fresh air.
But anyways, man, moving on to remember whenever everybody said that this match was stocked, I mean this card was stocked.
Yeah.
This was, I don't know if this was the worst match out of all of them, or if the Bayley, it's between these three matches. Bayley and Bianca, I don't know if that was the worst match. Drew versus Cross, which is the next one that we're about to talk about, or the Edge versus Finn.
No, I definitely easy. The Drew versus Cross, easy. That was the worst match of the night. It was just weird. It started off weird. It looked
It was
weird,
odd.
and then
the best
and
best
then
part
him
about
trying to-
it was definitely Scarlett.
Oh yeah, absolutely, without question. Even though, like you're saying, she was walking a little funny.
Bro, she was walking with them 7-inch stilettos and shit. I'm like, yo, she about to curb somebody out here.
Yeah, that's not. I don't think you should wear that for a wrestling show, especially
But
if you're
she
going to get physical or something. Or it could get
But
physical.
she did look good, so we cannot deny that.
Yeah, Cross did
but-
win the game of life.
Yeah, facts. Cross ended up winning
missed.
by interference. Because apparently Scarlett used some sort of pepper spray.
Yeah, which makes no sense because if that would have been pepper spray, everybody in the front row would have been with their eyes.
Oh,
wide
they would have
open.
been fucked. Yeah,
Exactly,
dude. I
So-
got like before, like somebody next to me got pepper spray, and it freaking splashed a little bit in my eyes.
Oof.
Bro, that shit ain't no joke, dude. Like that, pepper spray ain't no joke.
It's the real deal.
Yeah, bro, I was dead ass crying for like a good 30 minutes because it just hurt,
Hurt like
so
hell,
much.
yeah. So that to me doesn't work. Why the hell did they say pepper spray? It could have been anything else. It could have been alcohol for all that matter, you know? Anything.
She sprayed some mustard spray.
God. Some plutonium spray. What?
Some vinegar.
Well, that would have still burned like hell.
She sprayed some onion spray on his eyes.
No, he's crying in the corner.
Freshly squeezed onion juice.
No, shut up.
Anyways, but yeah, man. I'm kind of like I don't know, man, because it just feels like Karrion Kross keeps getting dubbed because of his wife.
Yeah. No, and honestly,
good for him, bro. I guess.
Hey, but yeah. Well, but the thing is, like, as sad as it sounds, but for whatever reason, I don't think that he's, like we said last time, I don't think he's that good. I really don't think he's that good. And the ring,
all the guys,
looks awkward, looks weird. It just doesn't look real.
And to everybody that said that he was gonna dethrone Roman Reigns, bow down, because you need to acknowledge the tribal chief, because that won't happen.
It's gonna be Sami Zayn, but that's okay. It's another episode.
Karrion Kross will forever be a mid-carder.
Yep. At that point, then put him in Bray Wyatt's stable. Give him like another 6 months. He'll be there.
And let me not get started on mid-carders, because I could go on a whole rant about 20 minutes. Just talking about some bums that we have in WWE that we should definitely have gotten rid of a long time ago.
No, but that's fine. No, but that's okay. Let's go to the next match. Because if not,
Edge,
we'll be here forever.
I know, right? We'll be here forever. Edge versus Finn Balor, man. I personally think this was the worst match.
Why? Why do you think it was worse than
I dead ass fast forward every 3 minutes because it was so bad. And my wife was like, why does Dominic look so weird? He literally looks like he should be in a cheap telenovela. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, exactly. We have the same question.
We're like,
we're asking ourselves
pulling the Leonardo DiCaprio. Like, yo, me and Javi have literally said that guy does not belong in wrestling.
No.
He should not be there.
En el próximo capítulo de María.
Facts. Oh my God.
Dominic
La
llega a
fea
casa.
más bella consigue su novio. Dominic Mysterio.
Even though he probably doesn't even know Spanish, bro. It wouldn't shock me.
Nah, bro. Nah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he should have just like... I don't know, man. He should have just been left in an orphanage or something. I don't fucking know.
Yeah. Well, he should have just been in NXT for a bit. Then maybe. You don't take that risk.
I don't even think that he's that good for even NXT. My brother told me today, he's like, yo, I think he will be better in NXT. Bro, he's ass. This man should be in 205 Live that doesn't exist anymore. So that means he should be jobless. Like,
no,
come
but
on.
he would have been, I think he would have worked in NXT 2.0 when it was 2.0, because that was, I mean, a lot of people weren't that good. There's a lot of people that weren't that good.
Yes, true, but they got so many beefy men in freaking NXT, like big meaty men, that it's like, dude, like Dominic would have looked even smaller next to everybody.
That is true.
Imagine Dominic versus Braun Breaker.
No, wouldn't work. He would injure him straight up. Like he would
just give me a match of Tyler Bates versus Dominic Mysterio, where he just no. Give me a match of Gunther versus Dominic Mysterio where he just beats the shit out of him, bro.
Actually,
I would enjoy watching it.
Just a three-way match: Gunther, Sheamus, and Dominic.
Yo, that
so they could
would
just
be...
take turns.
Just bitching him.
Como carne molida.
Yeah, just complete bitching him, bro.
Yeah, but then again, but one thing is, I know they did try to go all over the stadium and whatnot. That's cool. Edge got handcuffed to the ring, which basically Rhea kind of tricked him, which was stupid too. Like it just made him look dumb. Like it's like how are you gonna let her handcuff you? It's like oh, and then he's surprised. Oh, what happened? And then the whole thing bringing Beth Phoenix, that wasn't that bad. I kind of had the feeling that she was gonna show up at some point, obviously because you need somebody to stand up to Rhea. I really don't know where they're gonna go with this. And then again, here we go again with trying to make him look strong, trying to make Edge look strong even in the loss because. He's like, oh yeah, I quit because they were gonna mess up his wife. So I think that's like, why can't it just be? They did anyways. So it's like,
and I already knew that was gonna happen. Like I already knew. You do realize that even though if you say I quit, she's still gonna get blasted in the head.
Yeah, might as well just say no, you're not gonna quit. Just keep on going. But then he looks bad too.
He should have been. He should have been like, you know what? I wanted a divorce already. Go ahead, do it. Matter of fact, give me the check.
You're going to save me a lot of money.
She's going to be in a coma. Sorry, no, I'm fucking with you. Hey, this is all jokes. Relax. Dark humor, okay? Don't start canceling us.
We don't want people from their mom's basements getting pissed at us.
Exactly. Relax. I think I personally didn't like this match at all, but hey, we'll... to each his own, I guess.
Hey, one last thing about that match, because I want to get it over with. But why did Rey Mysterio just show up in the end? After he showed up, they beat him up, then he disappeared for like 15 minutes, and then all of a sudden at the very end, he shows up. It's like, bro, what the fuck? Like, that just looks so bad. I don't even know.
He showed up?
I don't even know where they're... Yeah, he did.
When?
Yeah,
because Dominic... ended up like throwing him,
Dominic hitting him, and then
exactly.
after that, and let's make it clear, it's Rey Mysterio, not a referee. Rey Mysterio, so he just got basically pushed to the floor and he disappeared for like 15 fucking minutes. He couldn't take that bump. Makes no sense at all, bro.
I think he should just take his son with him.
Ray has to go with his son.
Yeah.
It's time. It's already time.
Anyways, man, let's go ahead and move on to the main event. The main event of the night, which this was actually a pretty good match for the most part. I love the hard hitting that they had. I wish Riddle would have kind of like loosen up a little bit more and actually hit Seth Rollins a little bit harder. To be honest with you, I thought it was good. The only thing that I didn't like about it was like it just felt like Seth Rollins has so much offense in this match.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's a heel, and I guess they wanted to give him something. They wanted to give him at least a chance to win. But
yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
I
did like the cage. I did like the cage. I've
that cage was dope. Like yeah,
that was pretty cool.
I'm like, yo, I never seen that shit before. That's new.
Gives you a lot more elements.
Yeah, finally. Yeah, that's really new.
Yeah, we haven't had a new. We haven't had a new cage since like Elimination Chamber, right? I think that's the last. The last cage that was a little different because everything else is the same.
No, what is it called? From NXT War Games.
Oh, War Games?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's old. Yeah, but War Games has been done ages ago, and it was kind of that same format. Like, it wasn't different.
Oh, that's from WCW, right?
Yes, exactly. Okay, so that's why, they just redid it.
Then you're right. Yeah. Elimination Chamber.
Yeah. Which is nice. I hope they do it with more people. That would be really good.
Yeah. I was afraid of like somebody was gonna fall from up there, but
Seth could be the master of that match because he's athletic enough, and he would make a very good use of it. But,
I like the fact that it didn't have any ropes, which is the one thing cool. That in every steel cage match is like, why the fuck are there ropes?
It's so good. Yeah, so there's some thought in it. So
yeah.
Like I said, I really liked it, and they even said. And I liked it because the announcers alluded to it. They were like, you know what? And there's no ropes, which we know Seth uses the ropes really well. That's a big part of his offense. So I think that was really really cool that they did that. But yeah, what about that rear naked chokehold that Riddle did? Did you see it or not?
Ain't that the finisher?
On the well, the one I'm talking about, the one where he was on the very top, because it looked real, like it looked really good.
You're talking about whenever he was between the metal.
Yeah, when he was on
the chain.
He was on the second story.
Yeah, and then he got on his back, right?
Yeah,
yeah, bro. I thought he was gonna make him pass out.
It looked good. It looked good.
It made me mad that he got out. He got out of that quick.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been like. It should have been like you're out. But I guess they can't make it that real, anyways. But I also think that they should give Riddle a little bit more offense. They should make his stuff look more real because he is
more
a legit
like Brock.
UFC fighter.
And more like Ronda. Yeah.
Exactly.
It will make almost sense.
Yeah, like Ronda, like her or not, you respect her. Brock, like him or not, you respect him. Riddle, you kind of don't see him as a threat, which in reality, he should be a threat. I mean, the guy could literally whoop your ass. Like, if this match was for real, he would have killed Seth. Like, literally give him 2 minutes and he's done. But that's what. But I think they have to do something a little bit better. Give him a little bit more serious character, because this whole thing of the bro, whatever it is, well, it's getting old.
Bro.
Yeah.
His intro music is dope though.
Always high and shit. Like, come on, man. Like, it's
420,
cool,
dude.
Yeah.
Gnarly.
You know, you know who I think would be a good, kind of a good way to do the stoner thing, kind of like Rob Van Dam, which everybody knew he was a stoner.
Yeah. Oh, but by the way, I'm glad that you mentioned that, because Seth Rollins came out with his outfit honoring him.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I didn't.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. I did not. That was literally the same one, hair the same way, and everything. And like whenever he came out, bro, he ended up going like this. You ain't even noticed that?
To pee or something like that. I did not notice it, bro.
But yeah, that was it. That was pretty dope. Now the highlight of that match, I thought, like, it was a really good match. I'll give it a 4 out of 5. The finishing, the fact, the what the heck? What? Damn, I was saying it yesterday. What's the name of that move?
I don't remember. I don't remember, to be honest with you. Let me look it up real quick.
No, it's not the rear naked choke. It's the triangle hold, triangle choke.
Triangle hold. Yes, that looked really good. Even my wife saw it. She was like, "Oh, damn, that looked."
Bro, that was legit. Like, this man legit was putting pressure on him. Like, it looked real as fuck. I think he legit was actually, the way that Seth Rollins tapped out, like, he was like probably about to pass out in real life. All jokes aside, not like fake. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
some of these guys like that. Yeah.
That's some weird shit right there. But
no, they want it to be real, kind of like Steven Regal did that ages ago. I don't remember with what who he was wrestling, but he's like, "Yeah, choke me out, like, for real," because he wanted to sell the whole thing, which is crazy. But some people are just like that.
It's like, yeah. And then whenever I wake up, then I'll be like, "Hey, man, good move."
Right.
But that shit was legit. Like, he really, that's the best triangle choke that I've ever seen in WWE history.
Yeah, by far.
So,
by far.
Yeah. That was great.
He almost gave a masterclass on how to do that move. Because you see the other guys trying to pull it off, and it doesn't look that real. Like, we know what it's supposed to do, but his looked like, oh, shit. Like,
and the fact that he took those power bombs and those slams like that and then still held on, it kind of like showed his UFC background of, like...
Yes.
You know what I mean? So I thought that was great.
Yeah, he could be a main event player if they just portray him a little more seriously. That's all they have to do, because he's a legitimate fighter. Like, he should be out there kicking ass. That's what he should be doing.
No nail paint. I don't have anything against it, but if you want to make it more serious, then no pain.
I mean, maybe that may actually work to his favor to a certain extent, because it looks even worse. Like if you're like, yeah, you disrespect him because of that, and then he still whoops your ass, then it looks even
I just got
kind of disrespectful. Yeah,
Bad Bunny.
Exactly. God, couldn't be one fucking episode without mentioning that fucker. God damn it!
Come on, bro. We gotta mention your boy every single time. Bad Bunny, baby. Hey, yo, shout out Benito. Come on, man. He's from the island, bro. Come on.
Unfortunately, he is.
He's from the island of relevancy.
No, he's not. Let's see what happens 2 years from now. That's fine. But
anyways, man, let's go ahead and take this away, bro.
All right, so yeah, hey, but it was a good show. We had to go over everything, good and bad. But most of the show, actually, before we go, what do you give the show? Like the last match, you gave it a 4. I give it kind of a 4.5. To be honest with you, I really enjoyed the match. What grade do you give the pay-per-view as a whole?
3.
3? Okay, why?
I want to give it a 3.5. Well, because like I'm gonna go with a 3 mainly because okay, you know what? I'm gonna give it 3.5 just because of the Bray Wyatt return and how that happened. The Donnybrook match was great. The Seth Rollins and Riddle match was really good too. Then you have Liv and Ronda that was pretty decent. It was better than the other. Yeah, it was better than we thought. So literally, I'm going in order, like you know what I mean, ranking them. Then you had the Bailey and Bianca, which was mid. Edge versus Finn, which was terrible, and then you have Drew versus Cross as they looked at a sync like nobody knew what the fuck was happening. To be 100% honest with you, during that whole match, the Drew and Cross versus Edge and Finn, those two matches, the crowd was quiet as hell.
Yeah, nobody paid attention.
Especially the Karrion Kross and Drew McIntyre match. Like, dude, that thing was quiet. Yeah.
You could hear a pin drop.
Yep, like that's why I'll give it a 3.5. You know what I mean? The Bray Wyatt return was great. I like that they held it for the last thing. I thought at one point I was like, oh, it's not gonna happen because they showed the little WWE logo and then they just took it away and then that happened out of nowhere.
It took them a little time, right? Like all of a sudden, I was like, after
they did
all this. You're not going to do it on
purpose. Yeah, they probably did it on purpose. Because Michael Cole saying, "Are we still on air? Are we still live?" Yeah. So
yeah. So actually, I give it a very similar score to you because I agree with basically every point you just said. I will give it I'll give it 0.25 extra just to make it 3.75. Because I like these shorter pay-per-views. I do like
that is true.
15 matches. I did like the pacing. It was 3 hours and maybe a little more. It wasn't like a 5-hour fucking marathon. It was good because you told the story.
2-night event.
Yeah, come on, man. Like I can't even imagine going to Mania. It's like, what do? You get a ticket for both days or just one or because that's
imagine having to go and pee.
Oh, it's terrible.
And
there's a million people going to the bathroom too at the same time because you can when the bad matches are up, everybody's peeing. So it's like when I went, it was Ryback versus ¿cómo se llama the little guy, the one that looked like Rey Mysterio.
Sin Cara?
Whatever his no. Because Lucha, whatever the fuck. What the fuck was his name?
Wasn't it Sin Cara?
No. Sin Cara was the guy that botched all the time. Anyways, whatever.
Yeah, from the Lucha Bros or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, from the Lucha Bros. Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah. So he was the Lucha Dance Party or Lucha Party something, some bullshit. Well, anyways, that match, pee break. You go like Fandango against somebody else, pee break. Like you kind of already know. And the problem is everybody's going to go because it's like right now you don't want to miss a Roman Reigns fight. You don't want to miss, maybe a Drew McIntyre match, but you'll gladly miss one of the other guys.
Facts.
Yeah, but definitely
cup.
No. Kick you out of the damn.
I'm playing.
Anyways, no shit. I hope so. But but I don't know. Like I said, it was a pretty decent show. It was. You can tell it was a B show, but they tried to hype it up and make it bigger than it actually was, which I appreciate because there was some effort put into it, and like I said, and the pacing and the time of the whole pay-per-view was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, man. I don't know if there's anything else you had to pitch in, but I'm good.
We covered everything. Let's go.
All right, guys. So as always, that was JJ. This is Javi with a Sampler Pod. Just remember to like, subscribe, share, and put that notification bell and comment. Give us some comments. Tell us what you like and what you don't like. If you like something, if you don't like it, let us know. We want to make good shows for you. So, all right, guys. So take care then, and peace.